How are we doing, everyone? Hope you're well. Mr. Boulder here, and I'm back today with a video I've been meaning to make for weeks, if not months. It's my top albums of 2023 honourable mentions. So on the weekend just gone, I was supposed to do my Dio album ranking, but I was in the studio with my band of Concrete Gods, finishing off recording our brand new EP, which is now finished. And by the time I got home Sunday night, I was quite tired and, to be honest, a little bit underprepared. And I would rather wait and put the video out a week later rather than rush out something that's half-assed. So the Dio album ranking will be coming this weekend coming up. So I'm going to be doing my honourable mentions of the best albums of 2023. I should have done this ages ago, but just haven't got around to it until now. Only 6 albums to talk about, so this video won't be taking up too much of your time. Going to kick off with something from here in the UK. And here's the Dust Coda, Loco Paradise. This is out on Earache Records. The Dust Coda are a fairly new, straight-up rock band. Old school sounding rock, but definitely with a modern sound. This is a good album. For me, though, I could do with a few more up-tempo tracks on this album. When I'm listening to a rock album, I want quite a few up-tempo rocking tracks. And it's a little bit lacking in that. It's still a good album. There's some acoustic moments which definitely remind me of sort of like Led Zeppelin. And it's got some good stuff on it, but yeah, it needs more up-tempo stuff for me. Road to Hell, first track, superb. Love Sick's a good tune. Come the Night, I really enjoy. Rock and Roll Paradise, first song on side B is good. Since You've Been Gone, good tune. It Won't Be Long, last track. A good album, but yeah, it's a little bit lacking in pace for me. So hence it only makes honourable mention. Still a decent listen though, still enjoy it. The Dust Coda, Loco Paradise, decent album, not good enough to make the 20. Up next over to the States, and here's Dokken with Heaven Comes Down. I won't lie, I didn't really have high hopes for this record, whereas it's certainly not a banger. I really enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would. Don Dokken definitely understands that he hasn't got the voice he once had, so he's definitely not pushing too hard with the vocals on this. There are some really nice vocal harmonies on this album, which I can't help thinking that Mr. Auto-Tune helped out with, it has to be said. But it's a decent record. It's got some good riffs on it. The rhythm section on the bass and drums does a great job. Tunes on this like Fugitive, Gypsy, Just Like a Rose. On side B, Over the Mountain, I Remember, Lost in You, Santa Fe. It's a good album. Definitely better than I thought it was going to be. It's certainly no knockout. I mean, a lot of the bands from the 80s with their new albums, they very rarely blow me away. The only one that springs to mind is the last Skid Row album, The Gang's All Here. That really did blow me away. Dokken's Heaven Comes Down, though. It's a decent listen. It's definitely got some good tunes on it. Some great guitar riffs, and the solos are really, really good as well. A nice mixture of rocking songs and some ballads. Dokken's Heaven Comes Down from last year. Decent record, not good enough to make the top 20, but I still enjoy it. Back over here to the UK now. And here's Evile and The Unknown, which came out around about this time last year. So Evile, British thrashers, who changed up their sound a bit here. They slowed things down quite a bit. And whereas I enjoy all the music on this album, I enjoy all the songs, for me, the way the album's been put together with the track listing is definitely a problem. So there's still some thrashers on there that you would recognise from their sort of older sound, but they've definitely slowed things down here. There's a lot of mid-pace songs and a lot of slow songs. For me, the big problem with this album is the way that the track list is put together. It's very disjointed. I mean, the first 4 songs are all really slow or mid-paced, and it just doesn't sort of work for me. You should be mixing the faster stuff and the slower stuff up. But it's still got good tunes on it. I mean, The Unknown, the first track, I really like. This Mask We Wear is actually a really good track too. Sleepless Eyes, last track on side A, that's more kind of what you expect from Evile. It's very much a thrasher, Out of Sight, great thrashy track. Reap What You Sow is a good tune. Beginning of the End, Balance of Time. Like I say, with regards to the songs, I enjoy this album. The biggest improvement on this album for me is Old Drake's vocals. He must have taken some singing lessons or something, because his singing and his vocals on this album is absolutely superb. Really nice, clean singing. He still sounds great on the thrasher songs, of course. But yeah, for me, the disjointed way that the track list is put together makes it a little bit of a mess of an album. But I still enjoy listening to it from start to finish. But yeah, putting 4 of the really slow mid-paced tracks at the start of the album for me just doesn't work. And the album's a little bit disjointed because of it, but still a decent listen. That's Evile the Unknown. Going back over to the States now. And here's Death, or Dieth, I never know how you pronounce it. And this is To Hell and Back. This is the band that features Dave Ellison, former Megadeth bass player on bass, of course. Another one of the guys in this band used to be in Decapitate. I think it's the drummer. So this is a mix of thrash and death metal. More on the thrash side than death metal side. And it's a decent record I really like, actually. I mean, To Hell and Back, first track's really, really good. Don't Get Mad, Get Even. That's got some nice chanted sort of gang-style vocals in the chorus. Good tune. Free Us All is a good track. Heavy as the Crown. That's really, really good. It's got a nice chorus. Walk With Me Forever. That's a ballad which is actually sang by David Ellison. Sounds alright, actually. I mean, he's not pushing the vocals hard at all. But it's still a decent tune. Dead Inside, In the Hall of the Hanging Serpents is absolutely brilliant. Some fantastic riffs in that. Last track is called Severance, is really good. This record's got some great riffs throughout it. Solo's really good as well. I mean, everyone's performances are great. Dave Ellison's bass playing is, of course, great. The drums are really good. Production's nice. The album's good. Got no complaints with it whatsoever. This one just would have come outside the top 20 for me. Decent listen. Really enjoy it. There was just other stuff that I picked up last year that I enjoyed even more. But this is a good first album from these guys. I'm looking forward to another album from these guys. This is Death or Dieth. Like I said, I kind of never remember how you pronounce it. To Hell and Back. Good album from those guys. Hopefully we'll get something new in the future. On to some black metal now. And here's Immortal and War Against All, which came out about this time last year. Decent album from Immortal. I just find it's a little bit generic, though. Throughout quite a bit of it. I could listen to this from start to finish and enjoy it, but yeah, some of it is just a bit generic. I mean, the title track, War Against All, first song is superb. Demonizer's vocals are absolutely amazing. Thunders of Darkness, decent tune. Return to Cold, I like. You got Immortal, the track, which is decent. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff on this, which is just okay. Nothing really blowing me away. And it's kind of Immortal by numbers. And now I can listen to it from start to finish and enjoy it, but it doesn't blow me away. Apart from the title track, I really do enjoy that one. But a lot of the rest of the stuff in this album is literally just okay. It's literally just decent. The previous album, Northern Chaos Gods from 2018, is definitely better as far as I'm concerned. Immortal's War Against All, it's a decent album. It was definitely never going to make the top 20. Not bad. But certainly not brilliant at the same time. But it's okay. And one more to talk about. We're going to go back to the States. And here's the latest album from Incantation. Unholy... I can't remember what the bloody title is. Unholy Defecation. I probably said that wrong. Decent album from Incantation. Again, I can listen to this from start to finish and enjoy it. But not at any point on this record am I hearing any riffs that make me sort of really think, wow, that's really, really good. The riffs are decent, the drums are great, the bass is good, I like the vocals, but nothing really sort of sticking out in the memory. Offerings on side 1, first track I like. Chalice is good. Invocation, that's a good tune as well. Convulse, Altar and Exile on side B. It's an album that you can put on, enjoy it, but like I say, not at any point is anything really blowing me away. No real hooks to get your teeth into. And whereas I like it, it was definitely never going to make the top 20. A decent death metal album from Incantation. These guys don't let you down. They don't ever put out anything really bad. And this is decent, but certainly doesn't blow me away. Certainly not a pile of shit at the same time. But Incantation's latest is it's just okay. It was never going to make my top 20. A decent enough listen, but certainly nothing outstanding. And I really cannot remember how you pronounce that title. But yeah, the latest one from Incantation. Decent album. Straight up solid meat and potatoes death metal. But nothing that's going to blow you away. So there we go, guys. A nice short and sweet video for you. As always, jump in the comment section. Let me know what you think about his albums, if you've heard any of them. I'll be back with you soon on this weekend with my Dio album ranking. So I'm looking forward to doing that. As always, thanks for watching, and as always, cheers, take care, and I'll see you later.